Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general collective reading for your sign for the month of April. So aspects of it will apply to you, but there may be some themes or signs that you're seeing in what I'm saying, which may be sort of reflected in somebody else's life that's close to yours at this time. You can also cross-watch to my other videos for more information. If you're tracking something specific like your Venus or your moon sign or your ascendant even, just take it as it resonates for you. I normally pull out 3 houses of the zodiac and then build the reading up from there. Let's see what we got. Fifth house. Needs to come out as well. Second house and first house. Let's get some astrological guidance. Needs to come out, I think. Saturn, return, age. You got your own card there, Leo. Looks like something positive coming in for you. Pluto. Bottom of the astrological deck is Venus Love. Let's get some goddess guidance. Assault. You're getting a second chance in something. It's coming up in your 5th house. Or star of fertility, which is very much about Easter, which we are approaching shortly. This is the pagan celebration of Easter. It's actually the original meaning of Easter. And then we've got Eracura blossoming. Bottom of the goddess deck is Sikh, quiet time. Let's get a fairy tarot. Okay, 3 of summer, lovely. Some sort of celebration. Bottom of the fairy tarot is 8 of spring. Something quick coming in. It could be a message or it could be a change or a shift of some sort. Let's get a destiny card. Actually got 2 there for you. Reliability and trust. Okay. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's start here. So with the 5th house, the 5th house is the house of your creativity, as it says. So this can be your creative flair, your stamp, your originality, your particular individuality over something, or it could just be your creative skills which are coming to the fore, or you may be using them in some way. We all use our creative skills every day, all of us do. We're all born creative. In some cases, some of you may be artistic, but this is saying that some creative project may be on the go, or you are perhaps involved in something. It's also the house of children. So this is your children, or it could be other children that you're kind of connected to at some point, or it could be to do with your inner child coming up at this time. This house is very much about recreation. So this is anything fun, pleasurable, enjoyable. It can be sporting, even it can be club related, but it's a recreational pursuit or activity that you're doing which you're really enjoying, or that you should be doing, but it's about fun and any pleasurable activities. In some cases this can be about a love affair as well, and therefore all the pleasurable activities that go with that. It's also the house of risk. So this can be a risk in general, or it can be to do with a particular activity like the stock market or stock exchange, or even gambling that may come in. But a risk of some sort may be coming in with this house. Now I do feel it is risk related, or it could be love affair related, or it could even be, as I said, something to do with children. Maybe it's your children this is coming out in their life, or it could be for you. But it's saying Saturn return age. So now this is the second chance kind of card, this energy coming in. So this is something that's coming around again after a long period, but the period may have been a kind of a reap what you sow. So in some cases it may have been a little bit difficult. You may have seen some things which have been disappointing, or a result that is disappointing, or it could be that you're seeing something now exactly as it is, and it's not how you looked at it before. So take that as it fits for you. But it's also about now coming to a point where you start to do things for yourself. You start to do things which are suitable for you. This is about your dreams, your hopes, your goals for yourself. And in many cases with this return card, and certainly with Saturn, this can be about responsibilities which you've carried for a long period of time. This can be family related, since it is in the 5th house with children. So it could be something to do that. You carried a lot of responsibility over a long period of time. And certain things that you wanted to do, or you could have done, or you would have done, or you should have done, now has been pushed aside for some reason, or just was put on the back burner, or it never came to fruition, or it was just something that you couldn't focus on because you had other responsibilities, and so you stuck with a specific set of circumstances, just kept going with that because it suited you at the time. Well, with the Saturn return card, that is going to go out the window. What this does is it brings to you it presents you a situation where you will see things from the past. You will be able to sum things up. It's a very realistic look at things as well. In some cases, as I said, there may be some disappointments or some losses that have occurred, but you're kind of summing things up. And now you're going to get an opportunity to go after something which is really close to your heart, whether it's an activity or something you want to study, or something you would have really loved to have done at a certain point in your life. Whether you were younger or older, it doesn't matter. It's just something that, is close to your heart, something that you dearly love to do, or just now saying to yourself, you're giving yourself permission to go after what it is that is really going to suit you, or it's going to, be more aligned with your particular goals going forward. So it's a second chance coming around. It builds up a lot of inner strength. There's a lot of inner resilience, this card, this energy. And it really does, it frees you up from a set of circumstances, or a way of existing, or a way of conducting your life. It gives you the power now to steer in a different direction, which is more suitable for you. So there will be some work involved. It's a fairly slow moving energy. So this is something you're going to be building towards, but it's something that you're setting sail for. And you've got the 1st house here as well. So there's certainly something on transformation. So there's certainly something coming in which is going to be more aligned with you, or you are going to initiate the action to step in now and follow your own hopes and dreams, and your own goals. And it's saying that don't think that you're too young or too old to do this, whatever it may be. Okay, don't let any fears or any belief systems or attitudes or experiences from the past that have shaped you, don't let them hold you back from going after this. All right, for a great many people this may be studying something, or it may be just making a decision to have more fun in their life, to do more recreational activities, to go camping more, to travel more, or to just spend more time with your children, or it could be grandchildren in some cases, or just getting in touch with the playful energy, the inner child energy, which is all about living in the moment, in the present moment, enjoying every moment, and finding pleasure in ordinary things, walking in nature, spending time in nature, and doing handcrafts or whatever it may be. Or it could be a sporting activity, or just an activity which you really, really enjoy, and something that lifts you up. And that's what we're all aiming for. We need to raise our vibration quite a lot at the moment to lift the world up. So this is about going after something which is more aligned with you now, and you may have to release a lot of things. Anything that was wobbly or not set on a very good foundation, or it was just temporary or only in place for a certain period of time, will fall away, and you will need to build something better. This is about building a foundation for yourself, a course of action, some sort of systematic approach, or some kind of, you're building towards something. That's what it is, but it's something that's more aligned with you now. So don't let things hold you back. Don't let fears hold you back. Don't let old habits or belief systems or inhibitions prevent you from moving forward. Now we've got Isolde Undying Love here, so this could very well be love related. Perhaps somebody from the past that was a fling is now coming back, or it could just be a way of life or something that you are now opening yourself up to. Isolde does deal with loss, and even betrayal can sometimes come in. That may very well have happened here, but it's a universal love coming in, but it's also opening up to love. Now, whether you have a person coming in or not, you might very well have, because you've got love here. So that does indicate that possibly somebody's coming in, but it's also about opening up to love. Now this is love for yourself, and this is possibly why you've got the 5th house here, because this can be self-love, and a great many people grapple with this. They put everybody else first. They would rather love everybody else and everything else, including their pets or whatever. They would rather push love into that than give love to themselves, and it must be the other way around. You must give love to yourself first, and then everything flows from there, because then you're coming from a full cup. All right, if you keep putting yourself last, or if you keep depleting your energy by giving, then you never actually get to a position where you are satisfied, where you are content with yourself. So this is about letting go of aspects of your life which have come from the past, which is Saturn return is very much about that. It's a reflection on the past. You can't live there, you can't go back, you can't redo things, but you can change the way you think, you can change your attitude, and you can create new experiences, you can create better memories, all right, or new memories. So this is saying that any love or effort that you put into past relationships or past efforts, or anything in your life where you have put love in, and this can be raising children or any kind of situation in your life, anything that you have put your effort and your love into is recorded, and everything that you felt and everything that you put in is recorded forevermore. All right, it's always going to be there, it's never going to change. So whatever has occurred in the past, whatever you have had to adjust now to moving forward, whatever has left your life or whatever has changed, your love and effort that you put in is permanently recorded, and that will never change. All right, so even if you have lost a few things along the way, that's fine, because it's in the past, it was a learning experience. So now there's swift healing that is taking place at this time, and whether this is to do with your children or your home life, or whether it's your relation to your inner child or your relationship to your children, it's saying that now is the time to come back into the land of the living, or to come out into the world again. Open yourself up to the love vibration. It doesn't matter that you may not have somebody in your life. It's not about that. It's about opening up to the love vibration. Love for yourself, love for nature, love for the earth, whatever it may be, love for your home, your pets, all of these things, but make sure that you love yourself first. And the healing will be very swift, very efficient. And during this time of sort of opening up, spend time in nature. She's got surrounded by flowers. Spend time in nature, do a little bit of gardening, even if it's a few pot plants in your home, whatever it may be. Spend time doing those things to connect yourself to the earth again, and align yourself with this higher vibration, this higher frequency, and and get out, get social, join more groups, do various activities which are going to be fun and pleasurable and enjoyable for you, whatever it may be, whether it's sporting or a gardening club or a hiking club or a handcraft club or whatever it may be, whatever activities, recreational activities are lovely for you, whatever it is, you just do it. Get out there, connect with others, whether it be online or whatever it is you're going to do. Connect with others and raise your vibration and open yourself up to this love energy, this love vibration, which is universal in any case. Now we have got here second house coming in. So second house is to do with your income, the money that's coming in for you, whether you are earning it from something that you do or whatever your income source is. It's handled by the second house. It's everything to do with property, land, real estate, and whether that's actual land, that you may own or you may be busy with, or it could be real estate or property that you have. It's ownership, all right? That is what comes in here. It's also to do with other material things as well. So it's all your resources, but it's tied in with your self-worth. The second house, your self-worth comes in here, also your value systems. So you may just have found that a lot of things in your life, you've changed your value systems, where things that you perhaps liked or enjoyed or treasured before may not be so important to you any longer, and your value systems have realigned. So that can happen as well with this house. But it's also about your talents, your abilities, and your skills, your skill set. All of these things come in with the second house. So now we've got here Leo, I will, and then we've also got Astara, fertility. So you've definitely got something new coming in, whether this is new finance coming in for you, like new income, perhaps it's a new stream of income, or perhaps you are selling a property and now you've got finances coming in from there, or whether you are investing in property, whatever it may be. But this is a very creative, very cheerful, sort of outgoing, very vivacious energy is the Leo. But it's also got a lot of honor, a lot of integrity in it, and pride may also come in. So just weigh all that up, see that how that comes in for you. But it's a very romantic energy. It's a very social energy. It really is a very abundant energy, very creative energy. Children also come into this. And so this is a very generous, also in the limelight energy. So you may be your portfolio or your profile, or just the way you do things or who you are, may be raised in some way. So you could be flagged for a leadership role, or you could be stepping into the limelight in some way, or you could be leading the way in something to do with this house. Okay, so whether it's this is going to be a boost, this could be confidence and optimism which is coming in. It's going to boost your self-worth, which is why you've got the second house. Or it could be monetary, or it could be to do with your value systems, that you're realigning with something which brings you joy, which brings you happiness, very creative. There's children involved, or that childlike quality, but it's a very sort of center of attention type energy. But just remember, it always comes in with honor and integrity and honesty as well. So this is a very creative energy, very sunny energy, very solar plexus chakra, which is all about your confidence and your will. So all of that may be highlighted. You may be getting a boost at this time. See how it comes in for you. You've also got Astara, fertility here. So this is about this is the meaning of Easter. Actually, the word Easter comes from this. This is a pagan celebration, and it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay, so this for people in the northern hemisphere, this is a spring celebration. All the flowers are out, the bunnies are out, but it's a very abundant energy. But even if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is about Easter. This is about a basket full of lovely things, and it's about abundance in some way. So something could very well be coming to fruition or being fruitful for you in the month of April around Easter. So this could be a financial gain of some sort, or it could be a boost, or you could be getting a little leadership role, or you could just be, your skills and talents are somehow going to be noticed here in some way, shape, or form with the Leo card. But it's saying that there's new things coming in for you, new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts, or some sort of abundance, and it's a very magical and beautiful energy coming in. But it's about fertility as well, and this could be you planting things. You could be purchasing, as I said, purchasing property, or you could be involved in building up your material possessions, or it could be an idea or something that you're launching, and that requires you to channel your income into that. So whatever it is, but it's a beautiful fertile energy for planting things, giving birth to ideas or businesses, or just whatever is right for you. It could even just be new conditions, because this is what the Isolt Undying Love is talking about. New conditions which are going to enhance that love energy in you, raise your vibration, raise your frequency. So it's some kind of newness coming in, fertility and birth, a birthing of a new you, as it were. Now we have got here first house as well. So this is the first house of the zodiac. So it normally deals with your body, your physical body, your radiance, your life force, your chi, just your general, your health and well-being. But it's more about what you're projecting outwards. So with the Leo energy here, you could also be lavishing a little bit of attention on yourself. With the Leo energy, you could, Leo loves luxury as well. So you could be, sort of splashing out on yourself a bit, which will also help your self-worth as well. So that could be coming in for you with this house, but it's also what you're projecting. So this could be to do with your demeanor, or your attitude, and what it is that you're projecting to outward to other people, what they are seeing when they see you, what they're picking up, and it's also about your course that you're navigating through life, your action steps forward, how you are what direction you're setting for yourself, what you're aiming for in this, and so everything about that. And your general demeanor, and what people are seeing, and what you are projecting outwards, what they're picking up. So we've got here Pluto transformation. So this is obviously a transformational card. So for some of you, this may be to do with the physical aspect of the first house. So it's the physical body. You may be going through a transformation of some kind. And this could very well be through this fifth house activity, which is all about recreational activity. So whatever it may be, whether it's yoga, or perhaps a sport of some sort, or some other kind of physical activity, you may be going through a transformation where you're going from dark to light, or you're changing cycles, or you are going from what it is you used to do to a new regime. But there's some sort of transformation going on. It could also be that certain things are coming up to be dealt with, and this could be just general fitness, and looking after your body, but also just transforming the way you have done things, and this can also be your attitudes and what you're projecting outwards for other people. So this can also be like your personality, your characteristics. So maybe undergoing some sort of transformation. Perhaps you have been in a certain way, a certain habitual kind of behavior, or a certain people have seen you in a certain way, and now you're changing that, you're transforming that in some way. It can also be the rise of psychic abilities that could also be coming up with this. Now, Pluto does, as I said, tend to bring things up from underneath. So anything hidden, anything suppressed may be coming up. And this could be just the urge to be more physical, the urge to change things or to change your appearance or to go in a different direction. And this could be changing career or moving forward in some way differently than what you have been doing. This card also deals with sexual energy, so this could be rising up in you now. Perhaps you are, as I said, with the Isolde Undying Love, this swift and efficient healing which is occurring to raise your vibration, to bring you back into a position where you are open to life again, or you are more receptive to life or more receptive to love. So all of that could be transforming you as well on very deep levels. So sexuality comes in with this. It could also be the death of old aspects of your personality, or old aspects of your life which are no longer suiting you. And certainly with Saturn return, that may very well be the case. So it could be an activity, something that is now leaving you, or you're now transforming, you're leaving something behind and you're now moving forward. And it's that growth process that you go through. Transforming your attitudes, your beliefs, your outlook on things. And it's also about birthing. So whether this is a physical birthing, you have got the Leo I will, and this normally rules the 5th house, which is about children and also about birth, actual physical birth, conception and so on. You've got the 5th house, which is about children as well here, and it's reflected. Leo, it normally rules the 5th house. You've also got fertility here about birth. So it could very well be that for some of you, you are entering a birth situation, or you are conceiving, whatever is applying to you. It could be a physical birthing, as I said, or it could be sort of symbolic birthing. But you've got children and birthing and fertility and everything around that, and just a general regeneration of some sort. And Pluto can also be about regeneration. So there's certainly something going on. So whether it's to do with that, physically bringing a child into the world, the conception and all of that, or child issues, everything to do with that, it's reflected several times here. So that could very well be the case for you. For others, it's about possibly about regeneration, about regenerating yourself. And certainly with the Saturn energy, if you are older, if you are past the childbearing age, and perhaps your children have now left home, and you're downscaling or changing your life in some way, you're not going to be going after things or doing things which are aligned for you, things that you enjoy, things that you've now got time for. So this is where this regeneration situation could be coming in. So regeneration, birth, whether it's physical birthing or the symbolic birthing, and it's also about the old parts of your life falling away from you now, so that you can create space for the new things. That's the death cycle. It's the ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. Or it could be the rising up of sexuality, or the rising up of psychic abilities, or all of it. It could all be coming in. So Pluto, very, very powerful card, but it's all about transformation. And it's taking ways of doing things as they were before, or the way they were before, and transforming them so that you can create space for the new things. And certainly that is very much a theme here right throughout. There is going to be some trust involved here. Trust, with the Saturn return card, trust, once whatever you initiate, whatever you decide to go for under the Saturn return energy, you will have the strength of Saturn behind you. And Saturn is very, very powerful. It's slow moving, but it's very thorough. All right. So trust this process. Trust this process that you're going through, and go after, do what is your heart's desire now. Do what is right for you. It's very, very important. Do what is really, really going to set your life on fire. And so this is very much it's a regeneration. It is a kind of a rebirth with this. But you need to trust the process. You need to trust yourself as well. And you also need to trust in the universe and the universal healing which you are now currently receiving. This is going to help to raise your energy, raise your energetic level, so that you are open to love, self-love, universal love, personal love, whatever it may be. Okay, love of nature, just life in general. So trust the process here. If you are birthing, physically birthing, bringing a child into the world, there's certain aspects obviously you will need to tackle, but trust yourself and trust your process that you're going through, and whatever you need to send prayers up, send requests up, ask for protection, and I'm sure it will be given. We've also got reliability. So this reliability obviously comes in with the second house. With the income situation or with your self-worth. It could also be reflected in your value systems. All right. So this reliability, I do feel, is also self-focused. So you need to be self-reliant. Okay. And with the Saturn energy, you may be older, as I said, and now approaching a different phase in life, or you may be just feeling a little bit more mature. Even if you're a younger person, you may be feeling this maturity now. And it's about coming into this self-reliance, being reliable for your own energy and your own commitment to certain things. So commit to your creative processes here, to your transformation, to the new things you want to bring into your life, all right? And in some cases, it may be a leadership role that you are taking now as well. So just have a faith in yourself, but don't forget to fill up your cup. You must fill up your cup so that you are solid, and this is what the Saturn is going to help you do. It's going to help you create a solid foundation. Now, we have got here Eight of Spring. So this is saying stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. All right. So the Eight of Wands or Eight of Rods, Eight of Spring can also be very fast communication. So this can be some form of communication like a letter or a document or something like that. It can also be just sudden events or changes, as it says. So this can be related to like some sort of transformative process that is occurring, but it comes very quickly initially. And Saturn return age can do that as well. Something comes in very quickly. It could also be Pluto, and now you've really got to change things, or you get a sudden opportunity. But I feel whatever it is going to be whatever this turn of events or the sudden news or some kind of a change, the very swift change that comes in for you, it's going to propel you forward. And so therefore, there's going to be lots of things happening all at once. So whether you are now, conceiving, if you're a feminine, you may be conceiving and now everything's changing in your life, or it could be to do with property. Perhaps you have wanted to change your property and your real estate or something, and now suddenly something gets changed and now you've got to quickly rearrange things. Or whether it's to do with some other aspect of your life, you could be birthing new conditions or a new project of some sort, and there's lots to do, there's plenty going on. And this is what it's saying. It's fast, swift action, and lots of things happening, multitasking, juggling lots of things, doing lots of things all at once. But just be aware with the first house here, this is physical. It's your physical body, all right? So whether your physical body is now changing, or whether your attitude and your beliefs are changing, and where you're headed, your income may be changing. There's various things on the board here, depending on your situation. But something could very swiftly be coming in. It could even be to do with a person coming back into your life, as I said. And you've got Venus here as well. So it could be somebody coming into your life, and that's going to shift things. There's going to be some sort of kickstart, I feel. Or it could just be sudden news arriving, very good news, and now things are being shifted around because of that. But whatever it is, you have got first house here, as I said, and at the top, with all the transformational energy that is going on, you have also got Eracura blossoming. So she's saying you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So whatever it is, whether it's birthing or physical changes, getting involved in an activity or doing things which you have longed to do, or something that you've always wanted to do, activities or a project, or just, refreshing your life in some way, regenerating your life, because Pluto can also be about regeneration, renewal. As I said, it could also be somebody from your past coming in and you're renewing something with them. It could also be the rising up of your sexuality, especially if you're now going into a relationship. So there's various things, but it's just saying that you know, this is a process. As I said, trust the process, all right? Trust the process and trust yourself and do all the things that you know you need to do. Look after yourself. Be open to new things. Be open to planting and new ideas. New ideas is important. It's important to be open to new ideas, not to be stuck or fixed on the same thing that you've had for your whole life. And sometimes, you know, with the fixed signs, Leo is a fixed sign. You can sometimes become very obstinate or stuck in your ways and unable to change. This is about new things coming in, all right? This is about new energy, new love energy, but also love for self or just love for life. You know, this beautiful regeneration of life. So new ideas, new things, new attitudes, new beliefs, try new things. It's saying you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Do not give up. All right. This is a flowering energy, and with the Saturn return, as I said, it's a slower moving energy, but it's more thorough. And whatever you build, whatever you create under the Saturn energy will have a long-lasting effect. Okay, so just go with the process, trust the process, one step at a time. Look after yourself, and if you need help with your attitudes or your beliefs or your your mental body, your physical body, your emotional body, if you need help with that, spend time in nature amongst flowers. She is, got flowers around her. She is part of a flower, but she also does govern like flower essences or essential oils, things like that, anything that flower related, so Bach flower remedies or anything related to that. And that will help to shift various aspects of your emotional, physical, or mental body. But it can also be essential oils. So just for your physical body, enjoy remedies or essences or massages or whatever it is that you get in touch with that. You choose your essential oils or go to a good aromatherapist and enhance your body, look after your body, and sort of support yourself through this transformational process that you're going through. Okay. As I said, we have also got Venus coming in for you. So this is a beautiful energy, as you know, beautiful energy. Venus is in Aries with the Sun. Mercury is coming into Aries shortly, and Chiron is also in there. And then we're going to be having a new moon on the 12th of April, also in Aries. So a lot of Aries energy. So this is action, this is forward thinking, this is movement, this is energy. And Venus coming in to your sign is bringing a boost of Venus energy. So this is love, obviously. First of all, Venus is about love, but it's also about bringing this love into for yourself or for things around you, beautiful things, but also for opening up to the love energy, as I said, whether this is universal love, personal love, or self-love, just opening up to that energy, absolute self-appreciation. And so first of all, love yourself, and then you can give to others. So this is everything to all aspects of love, spiritual love or physical love, whatever it may be. But it's also an appreciation of beautiful things, things that are beautiful for you. It's also about refinement, refining your values around love. As I said, your value systems are coming up as well. So, your values around love, maybe getting a refinement, or some sort of upgrade or some sort of shift or change there, or a regeneration. So everything to do with that. It also can bring in financial windfalls, or money matters could be coming in with Venus, but it's normally quite a positive outcome or something positive coming in for you. It's also about luxuries. And I did say that with the Leo energy, you may be thinking about spending some luxuries on yourself or getting some luxuries for yourself. Just, obviously because it's coming into your second house, there's nothing wrong with that, spoiling yourself. Just make sure that you don't blow your entire windfall on that. But enjoy self-love, enjoyment of things, creature comforts, home comforts, but also luxurious things. It can also be very sweet things, so just be careful with that. So all beautiful, sweet, gorgeous things come in under Venus, all right? But also the love, the spiritual aspects of love, and physical things like money and so on can also come in with this. So it looks like, it could be somebody from your past returning, an old love or an old flame, or somebody that you possibly may have wanted to be involved with before, but it never actually happened. That could easily be happening as well. And we've also got quiet time here, so take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So in between this fast moving energy which is coming in for you, and also through this transformational process, make sure that you are giving yourself some quiet time. This is about meditation. This is about rest. Go for a massage periodically. Look after yourself. Look after your physical body. Spend time in we've got Guinevere underneath true love. So I do feel that's coming in for you, whether it's true love for yourself or for another. But spend time in quiet time in between, so that you balance your body, balance yourself, balance your energies. And because that's why you've got the first house here as well, and why Erikura is coming in here. Spend time in alone, whether it's in a massage or just time in your bath, your bubble bath, with all your beautiful things around you. But take time out to rest and to contemplate, and also about making decisions as well, especially if you're going to be busy with lots of multitasking and things happening all at once, and fast moving energy to get things done, to initiate, which is very much the Aries energy. In between, you need to spend time just quietly, in your own space, me time. And then finally here we've got 3 of summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. Okay, so as I said, the birthing and that aspect is coming in here. It's very much in your chart, whether it's physical birthing or it's a symbolic birthing, but beautiful birthing energies, or it's news of something. And you did have the 8 of spring, which can bring in news. Or a letter, or a communication from somebody special to you, or just really good news about something. So something coming in, news worth celebrating, a celebration of some sort, either with you and your friends, or it could be family related, because you've got several family things, children things mentioned here. And it could also be something that you are now moving forward with, whatever it is, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, or just get-togethers, some sort of celebration, something with spending time with your nearest and dearest, and something worthwhile, something to make you happy, and it's going to be great. And you could very well be the center of attention in that. Okay, Leo, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.